This every day. It's so ordinary that no one ever questions it. But think about it. Maybe the greatest mistake in human history is hidden in this very routine. We made a choice, and from that moment, everything changed. In this video, we'll look at that choice from a completely different perspective. So, without further delay, let's begin. Enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe, follow the channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next video. Do you know what the greatest mistake in human history was? Not the great wars, not the deadly plagues. The answer is much simpler, and it's sitting right on your dinner table. Agriculture. Achievement, or the tale of a prison humanity built with its own hands. You'll decide by the end of this video. If you work in an office today, or can grab thousands of products from a supermarket shelf, you owe it all to that nameless hero who planted the first seed 12,000 years ago. Or maybe you should curse them. Because on that day, we signed an invisible contract. The one that brought us stress, disease, and hierarchy. So let's go back to where it all began, to the birth of comfort and the death of freedom. For over 90% of human history, we were nomads. We call them cavemen, but that couldn't be further from the truth. They were probably the most relaxed people who ever lived. Working only 15 to 20 hours a week, eating the best proteins nature could offer. No bosses. No loans. No 9 to 6 routines. Modern medicine is still puzzled. Hunter-gatherers had almost no diabetes, no obesity, no back pain. They ate a wonderfully diverse diet. They were free. But freedom came with a price: uncertainty. You had to live with whatever nature gave you that day. And that's when humanity faced its first great dilemma: dangerous freedom or guaranteed captivity. Around 12,000 years ago, the Ice Age ended. The Earth grew warmer, nature more generous. In the region we now call the Fertile Crescent, humans discovered wild wheat. At first, it was just an innocent experiment. They buried seeds and waited. But that small gamble changed the course of history forever. From an evolutionary point of view, wheat, not humans, was the real winner. Once just a humble grass, wheat now dominates the planet. We thought we domesticated it, but in truth, it domesticated us. Wheat is demanding. It needs stone-free soil, carried water, protection from weeds and pests. The human body wasn't built to bend all day in the fields. But wheat needed that. We traded our bodies and our freedom for its survival. Nomadism ended, and ownership began. "This land is mine," the first phrase that led to war. Because now you had harvests to steal, and granaries to guard. Ownership brought fear. Fear built walls. And walls made armies. Inequality sprouted as fast as the crops. When granaries filled, someone had to count the grain, and someone had to rule them all. That's where rich and poor were born. From office hierarchies to social divides, everything traces back to those first mud brick houses. Humanity thought it was mastering nature, but really it was becoming a cog in a machine of its own making. Some historians call agriculture the greatest trap in human history. Wars multiplied, diseases spread from animals to people, and freedom slowly vanished. And yet, civilization itself was born here. Art, science, technology, even the device you're watching this on, all came from that first seed. So, the question remains, was this an inevitable step forward, or an irreversible mistake? Was it a story of victory or captivity? Maybe we're still those biological machines coded to run free through the forests. And maybe that's why modern life feels so heavy. But did it really start the way we think? Did humans discover farming first and then settle down? Or was it belief, not food, that rooted us in place? In the next episode, we'll travel to the site that rewrote history, Göbekli Tepe. Why did humans build massive temples before learning to farm? Meet me in the comments. Which side are you on? And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for the next journey through history.